Hello, hello, hello. Here we are with the SideQuest Live Xbox E3 2019 briefing drink along. I'm Dolly Domofsky. Joining me will be people at some point. We'll wait and see who shows up. Hope you all are having a wonderful E3 week, pre-week, early-ish week, whatever the case may be. We're about to get started with the biggest event. Lots of rumors coming out right now. Miyamoto might be at this event on stage, which would be massive. Anyways, be ready and feel free to chime in the comments, but I'm sure you'll be watching. Hey, JJ, what's happening, dude?
Hey there, how you doing?
I am good.
I signed in as SQW.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
That's fine.
Boy.
The wrestling podcast is here, brother.
Yeah, I saw that show. I was like, because I use Hangouts for Compendium, so I don't know why I would be logged in on this because I use a completely separate account for.
Well, as you guys can see, I've actually started the show. This is JJ, the double J, the _double _J, which you guys know from SQW and the Disney Compendium, as I posted about earlier today. Oh, stuff flying all over the place here. So yeah, the big rumor is Shigeru Miyamoto is going to be on stage.
I saw that.
Well, that's the whole kind of Switch on or Xbox Game Pass on Switch.
Yeah.
Rumor. Whatever they're streaming, their cloud streaming on Switch.
Yeah, that X Cloud or whatever they're calling it.
Which I'd be great with. I'd be great with. Yeah, I think that would be great. And I still have, oh shoot, I should find I have my sheet with all my predictions. Hey, warm up the crowd. I'm going to grab my sheet real quick.
Oh, no.
Talk about Compendium for the next 4 minutes.
I can talk about all kinds of Disney stuff. I'm wearing my Disney shirt. It's you're leaving me alone just to... I can say whatever I want. Nobody will know until it's too late. It's exciting. But yes, listen to Disney Compendium. Tonight I'm recording the episode of The Lion King, which I think everyone kind of loves, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes of that movie. So, we've got a countdown.
It's hidden somewhere. It's here the whole time.
We can hear you. Back.
I've made it. It's about to start. I have my sheet here with.
We got the count. I see. I'm watching a countdown.
Yeah, some countdown somewhere. Of course. Oh, here we go. I found a pen. Are you drinking anything, JJ? Or are you just hanging out? Or
I'm just hanging out. I'm not.
Good deal.
I'm not a drinker.
Good man. Good man. Oh, here we go. All right.
Oh boy. Of course. You gotta. You always have to start these shows off with a pretty car. That's always. Let's go.
What are you watching it through?
Twitch.
Okay.
There we go. I started up on YouTube and I was like, there's too many people on YouTube. It's starting to, I'm already starting to get artifacts and it's just the pre-show stuff. So it's
trying to see which one's quicker, the mixer or the
see how far apart we are when we're watching.
Yeah, exactly. Twitch is actually ahead of Microsoft's own Mixer account.
Wow.
Looks like I'm watching it on Twitch.
All right.
Okay, is this Halcyon?
I think when they're on planet side, it has this vague, like No Man's Sky look to it. Like things went really bad on this planet that somebody discovered. Is everything just going to have the Game Pass branding on it?
I guess so.
I mean, you would have to. It's doing well for them. I mean, and you feel like that's going to be the cornerstone of whatever's next for them. Is like,
right?
Like, hey, you know, cross cloud or X cloud.
The cross cloud.
Yeah. Just Game Pass and PC stuff being with their own Game Pass. And streaming just becoming a major player coming forward now. So.
Oh, this is Outer Wilds, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds. Outer something.
Yeah. Just a very simple name for. It sounds like something like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, Ninja Theory.
October 25th. Okay.
Wow. I guess I really don't know what's coming out this year anymore. So anything that shows up is going to be that's out this year. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. They're part of Microsoft.
No, that's right. Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. I guess that makes sense then.
And you're actually ahead of me by like a split second right now.
That's good. I'll spoil everything just for you just before.
There you go.
Just enough time.
Hit live. I hear the woman talking on your side, but the dude's still talking here.
Get in on an alpha.
Yep.
Just
technical alpha.
Yeah. Cool. World premiere.
World premiere. This is the one that leaked last couple days ago, I think, right?
Yeah, the Bleeding Edge.
Yep.
Oops. A gritty Splatoon.
Ooh, I like that. A gritty Splatoon. Time for me to have 1 billion of these posts going.
Yeah. 4v4. I appreciate the metal aesthetic. That's like
it's heavy metal guitar X guitars.
Yeah, just like you saw Mad Max. Well, here's a character.
Here, oh my gosh, they carry their guns like they do in Splatoon.
Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah. What if Splatoon was, instead of ink, it was blood? Here we go. That's what. Yeah. I mean, I've never been particularly deep into like co-op multiplayer stuff or team-based stuff, but I can appreciate them, especially when they do it well. Always somebody cheering. There's always one person in the crowd that's way excited.
They're way too excited. Yeah, they invite all the Xbox Fan Fest members, and so
yeah. Oh, Ori.
Oh, new Ori game. Cool.
I'm all in for Ori. Always look. It's such a beautiful looking game. Just watching it.
Every other year they announce a new Ori game, I think.
I think so. It's like if it's not Ori, it's a updated version of Ori. Everything has spiders. If it's a platformer that's It's gonna have a spider in it that's trying to kill you.
That looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
That looks gorgeous. Okay, you got me.
The second the Ori title popped up onto the, that
Mhm.
was what that person recognized it just from the opening like cinematic that it was an Ori game. Obviously, that just February. Okay,
All right.
all right, that's not. I can deal with February. That's not too far away. All in the grand scheme of things.
What was that called? Ori.
Will o' the Wisp.
Oh, here's some Minecraft stuff.
Um, from the creators of Minecraft, not the creator of
Oh,
Minecraft, not he.
Boxcraft.
Boxcraft. This is just going to be Minecraft. Okay. Isometric Minecraft? Like,
ISO Minecraft.
yeah, okay. Makes sense. I mean, they're always trying, and now with Telltale down, it's like, oh,
Yeah,
we need a spin-off Minecraft game and a
it's a
different.
Diablo Minecraft.
Yeah. Party up and go on a raid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's such a like noticeable aesthetic that you just plopping it in so many different genres.
Sure, sure.
You can kind of do so much with it. Minecraft Dungeons.
That's right. Yeah, so we had heard about this
Yeah,
one before.
yeah. I don't know if have we ever seen it before? I don't know. Spring 2020. So it's gonna be the year of 2020.
The year of 2019, the year of 2020. I'm tweeting that out.
No, Phil Spencer's never gonna change his look. It's just always gonna be
Yep. Is
coat
he
and
wearing
t-shirt, jeans.
is he wearing a Battletoad shirt again?
I I just assume the Battletoads game is dead in the water at this point. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
they announced Battletoads and everyone was like, you do realize that most people just like Battletoads as a reference. It's then actually playing Battletoads, right? So that's good. Not just new games, but your new game.
Yeah. Not just new games. Trust me.
And they just know that everyone is here waiting for
Mhm.
next Xbox stuff, so they're gonna milk it for as long as they can
Totally.
if they have anything of any significance. If they didn't have something of significance, they would get out of the way.
It'd be right
and
away.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. I always like it when they pan too far away and you can see the teleprompter.
That's true. Yeah. It's right in their front. Yeah.
I'm assuming that has to be that like that's got to be the closed captioning that we're seeing on this side. So
How often are they going to say the single biggest year in Xbox history?
yeah,
Which is what they say every year, I believe.
yeah, I'm trying like when they were launching the Xbox 360, that was like their whole rally cry. Like we want, so we're gonna be in like it's like games are gonna be in 1 billion homes, and
Yeah.
we're gonna spark that and stuff. You go like the Xbox 360s like first real conference. That was their whole thing, was like a billion homes, and you're like,
That's right.
that
A
seems
billion
that
homes.
seems excessive, guys. We need just video games in
Calm down a little bit.
general.
Try to get into one home first. All right.
Yeah, you do realize you're just coming off of the original Xbox, right? You need to
Yeah.
wherever you want.
Wherever. That's it.
And that's where Miyamoto comes out with the Switch in hand.
There it is. Give me Miyamoto. Connect? What? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, they should just come out with like Natal and just like unbrand it. Crossplay getting a roaring ovation from the crowd. I guess you have to know that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
to go like so clearly it's like you just don't say that as sort of hyperbole. It's like no, really, this
No, it is the largest. Sure. Okay, I guess. What is that he's wearing, that shirt?
I don't know. So 60 games and 34 of them are premiering on Game Pass. At Game Studios. They just
Yeah. That's what everybody really wants to hear, is what's next.
yeah. There's the XCloud. There, you're gonna get the pop for the next new console talk. We weren't jumped in already? You've shown 2 games.
I had a parachute on this whole time for no reason.
This is Jedi, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good droid design.
It is actually. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
I've always been a big fan of walkers. It's always my favorite Star Wars designs. Not like where the AT-AT and ATSTs and all the walkers that they do. Hey, you'll always get me to play your Star Wars game, even if I know it's bad. Even going in, I'm like, this isn't good. I think I have my lightsaber right next to me, but I moved it. I don't know. That droid reminds me of something, and I don't know what it is exactly.
It's like a chocobo in a weird way.
Yeah, it's very chicken-like.
It is very chicken-like. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like a Viewmaster head. It's I like it. Oh, I think it reminds me of like a Metal Gear a little bit, like
okay.
a bipedal,
Right.
like especially like in 4 where it has the little miniature one that's following Snake around. It's a lot like that. It's just if it had wheels on it, it would probably be exactly the same.
World premiere.
Another Star Wars game.
Yeah.
No. Blair Witch Project. A horror game with a flashlight. Alan Wake 2. Here it is.
I would love that. I'd love it. Please.
Game with a dog. All right.
Can you pet the dog?
You're speaking my language. Horror game where you got a dog. DoesTheDogDie.com.
HasTheDogDied.com.
Pre-order today. You haven't told us what it is, but you want us to pre-order it already. It is like Blair Witch.
Wow, that's totally Blair Witch-ish.
Yeah.
Blair Witch. Oh.
So are we stuck in a time loop?
Oh, interesting.
It is Blair Witch.
What? Wow, you nailed it. Holy
Wow.
shit. Brilliant.
Oh. Okay, I mean, all right.
Aaron.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Did I miss anything good?
Here we
We just
go.
announced a
Cyberpunk.
Blair Witch
Perfect
video
timing.
game.
What is the side questing link of choice for watching this stream together with us?
It doesn't matter because everybody's timing is different.
Yeah.
I'm on Twitch.
Yeah.
My
We're on
going-
Twitch and we're still
30
Yeah.
seconds behind JJ's apparently.
I'm going to Twitch.
see just get 3 different times. We're all in different time zones. It's all
Yeah, we're on different time zones. That's why there's a
Yeah.
delay.
Blair Witch video game. I can't
It's so funny.
that's a weird franchise to like dive into.
Mm-hmm.
Like even with the movie, it was like, well, it had its time, and then they'd make a sequel, and then another sequel.
Yeah.
I really want this game.
I'm so glad
Yeah.
they're dropping this trailer early.
Early, yeah,
There's gonna be more stuff
Get it-
later
get it
on from other games.
yeah, things that we don't know about or things that we haven't seen yet. Because you know you're going to see this a couple more times this week.
Yep.
This week.
I mean, this has to be on the Microsoft stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's there. That's what it's showing right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what's interesting with Minecraft Dungeons. Ready?
Yeah.
Here's the description. Minecraft Dungeons is a brand new game from the creators of Minecraft coming to PC, consoles, and Xbox Game Pass.
Nice.
So it's not going to be just Xbox One. It looks
I do like
it's
how they
all-
separate Xbox Game Pass as its own thing,
Yeah.
like letting you know that it's going to work on multiple platforms. Just by having a Game Pass, you're going to use it on more than one thing. Maybe the Switch.
Yep. Yep.
That was some good skin texture going
I
on.
was
with
about to say that looked like real good skin.
Yeah. I like his coat, like the Tron light tubing and then the collar of his cheap coat. Just all quietly taking in more
Mhm.
cyber.
I like that they're bleeping out fuck. Fucking
Yeah.
attention. Damn attention. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Huh.
A game where you can be hacked is always an interesting
Well, I was
concept.
about to say, do you think she's hacking him or do you think she's a technomancer, like Shadowrun style?
And
I-
system rebooting. Oh, what's this?
everyone with the Keanu Reeves. Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Is he gonna come on
All in
stage?
for
Is
that?
John Wick coming out on stage? Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude! Woo!
He's just going to integrate himself into every ounce of pop culture now. It's like he's now at that point in his career where it's like, yeah, here I am, Keanu Reeves. You love me now.
I'm here to tell you today that it is John Wick in Cyberpunk. It is that character.
Yeah, it just is John Wick with a robot hand.
John Wick Cyberpunk, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Like the way that franchise is moving, it's by the time you get to John Wick 10, who knows what the future holds. He's already lost a finger.
Hell yeah!
Just out there yelling bullet points and then leave. I said no.
I don't know. Fuck, his demeanor's fantastic.
Yeah, well, let's not say you're always drawn to a fascinating story. there's a couple of choices that you've made.
I mean, I get it. When you're a several 100-year-old vampire, eventually you get to a point where you only want to do the interesting projects.
Exactly. I've done enough of the bad. I can start just picking and choosing now.
The thing about Keanu Reeves,
Yeah,
is that I can never tell if he's drunk or not.
Yeah. He's so enthusiastic that it's impossible to tell. It's like, what's causing that enthusiasm? Cut to several pictures of the show floor of him just sitting.
released it. Here we go.
Just sitting alone at E3. Another trailer. Okay, but can I play as Keanu Reeves? That's like they're doing the ice bath thing, like it's Black Panther.
2020. April 16th, 2020.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Keep my fall open for other stuff.
Deep into the other systems are going to be out by then.
That was quiet because everyone thought it was going to be this year. It's like, ooh, ooh.
Oh wait, that said 2020. The internet was telling me
20 and not a 19.
Yeah, the internet was telling me it was 2019.
I was thinking about E3 today, and I was thinking, like, you know what the most crazy power move would have been? Microsoft to have a press conference every day.
Yeah,
Just different shit. Could you imagine that?
Just like, yeah, cut your 60 games into like 4 different events.
Yep. 15 games a day.
So this is the keynote, right?
Yes.
And E3 doesn't start until Thursday?
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday. So it's Sunday. Yeah. Their keynote's today. Sony's not there. Nintendo always does the direct thing. Are there just no keynotes when E3 actually starts?
No.
I know. I mean,
Konami has a special announcement on Thursday, but other than that, that's it.
Yeah, that'll be Metal Gear repackaged.
Yeah. Isn't there? Then there's always the Bethesda one.
But that's tonight, Bethesda.
That's tonight. Yeah.
That's tonight, and they don't have Elder Scrolls 6, and they don't have Starfield. So it's going to be what? It's going to be Doom.
Well,
Doom
Doom. Starfield just got a page on Amazon though.
That looks cool. I would play that.
I was looking at
Spiritfarer?
yeah.
Spiritfarer.
It's been. Oh, jeez. Here it is. I recognize that song.
Battletoads. Coming 2020. That's all they're going to say.
Yeah.
You know, the guys that made this are just constantly like, oh, because that dude fucking wore a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have to do it.
We weren't going to, but now here we are.
We're going to.
Nobody wanted this,
We've,
but now we made it.
We just assumed we were going to be characters in Killer Instinct, and that was it. But now,
This looks like really bad Flash animation, guys.
this looks like the '90s cartoon adaptation of Battletoads.
Yes. Oh my god.
Who's made? Like, is it?
Is it what
Thank
studio? No,
Yeah.
it's Microsoft Game Studios.
You know what? This actually sort of looks like.
Oh, good.
This looks like the
Sure.
80s or 90s version of what Cuphead did. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. You know, if you saw directly in front of me, you would see just every like old game console that you could think of directly in front of me right now. Never liked Battletoads. never liked Battletoads. It's like right in my wheelhouse, and I'm like, man, I'd rather play any other side scroller beat 'em up. Like,
Oh, it's that sequel to that David Jaffe game, right?
Oh, shit.
That game was so good, I couldn't remember the name of it for that joke.
yeah, David Jaffe game is all you have to remember.
Yeah.
Drawn something, right? Drawn to Death?
Drawn to
Drawn
Death.
to
There
Death
you go.
sounds
There it is.
right, yeah. It went
To-
the opposite. Went the opposite direction of Conquer, where it went from children's game to mature rated game, and it went from we're gonna take the mature rated game and make it a children's game.
Mm.
I mean, it'd be a cool aesthetic if it sort of implied that this was a Dungeons and Dragons game, like that was like their map or whatever of the dungeons or something. But just looks like a sketchbook.
RPG time.
Yeah. It's cool aesthetic. I like it.
I like it.
Just gonna take the camera out as far as you can.
You know, when you think angle that's good for a live stream, as far away from the game shots as possible.
That's just the indie stuff.
I don't know what that was, but that looked cool.
Star Renegade. Creative vision. I would hope so. It is a video game. It's like now
After
abs.
Party, that's pretty good. 10.
I'm waiting on After Party. I've been excited about
Yeah.
that game since it first got announced.
Tom loved it on at PAX East.
Killer Queen Black. I played
The game
several
everybody
rounds.
wants to play, but nobody's been able to because it's only, 2 arcade machines in the entire...
We
Yep.
had it at PAX West, and I played several rounds of that, the Switch version of that,
Mm.
and people were into it, but
I was into that. Undermine, whatever that was.
Supermarket Shriek. Secret. Card game.
No.
Oh, Lord of the Rings. Was it called Living Card Game or something like that?
It was. That's exactly
Okay.
what it was called. Yeah, all right.
I think I saw a totally accurate battle simulator in there, which
It was
is
in
out. Yeah. So I have a friend who is not in the industry and doesn't really play games. Like, they're very picky. You know,
Yeah.
they play like maybe a game a
Mhm.
year. And I kind of use them as a barometer for what's important in the industry. And unprompted today, they sent me a message and said, whoever is paying Phil Spencer at Microsoft needs to give him the biggest bonus in the world. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, I don't know. He just seems like really good. And like, he says the stuff you want to hear. And I was like, all right, I'll let Phil know.
Yeah, he has a good stage presence. He knows how to control the stage. Like,
I like Phil just because like he goes out and he does the PR circuit for E3 himself, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Like Phil Spencer shows up on the giant bomb video.
Yeah, you'll see him on the couch
Yeah.
like tomorrow night or something. Yeah, it's. Oh, the Game Pass. That's going to be really what they're pushing hard. Just.
Those are some ridiculous heels.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean to comment on appearance, but just like from a I would
Yeah.
like you're on stage, you want to minimize the chance of anything going wrong ever. Like, I would
Yeah,
never wear heels on a stage.
Yeah. You're taking a gamble. You're very confident.
Yeah. I mean, it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Dude, well, I mean, PlayStation Plus is giving that away right now, so that's nothing.
Today.
It's not the PC version of Arkham Knight, so you can just start. You can actually play it today and not have to fiddle around too much. I was like, doesn't Game Pass already work on PC? But then, oh no, it's just those ones that are both available. If you get the digital version on the Xbox, you get the PC version by default. So
Buy anywhere stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah, that's why I have that stuff on PC. those are your two to Football Manager 2019 is your get Game Pass for PC. Master Chief Collection. Okay, yeah.
So Katie got the Cyberpunk release date. Good job, Katie.
Yeah.
I got Watch Dogs 3, which is going to be announced here soon, probably.
Have I got anything yet? No, I guess
Final
all
Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Bad Company 3, and Final Fantasy 16, or whatever that is.
I might get Bad Company 3.
You might get it, yeah.
Yeah.
When's Squeenix's thing? Is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, yep.
Yeah. But they're just gonna double down on Avengers stuff.
Oh yeah. My predictions this year were specifically to balance out the fact that I clean swept last year.
So you went for the Hail Marys, suppose.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, I did.
You're not staying in the pocket. You're going down the field.
I'm gonna break, and if every ball doesn't go in the hole, I'm out.
I didn't play Metro Exodus, so I guess now I can just play it without thinking too much. Just have it there, ready to go.
I mean, so it says 100 games by August.
Yeah.
If you pick this up in August, that's a pretty good value proposition.
Yeah, if you pick it up, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
it might be a good value proposition at launch. I don't know what they're launching with, but by August, 100 games, like that's a lot of game hours.
Yeah. So, Ultimate is so that's just, I'm assuming that's just both.
Yeah. Oh no, my screen.
Oh, you get all right.
$69.99, $14.99 a month.
So $15 a month for gold and double Game Pass.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Because $15 a month, it's $8 a month for gold. I can't remember anymore. Is it $10? It's $10 a month for gold now.
Yes.
$10 a month, and it's like, yeah, 25 for 3 months. So All right. Real time 4K. Oh, geez. Satellite data.
Is this Halo?
Just modern setting.
Let's watch
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020.
You know, honestly, based off of the satellite data, yeah. That's exactly.
Oh, that's a cockpit.
Yeah. No, this is Flight Simulator.
Oh my god.
Based off of their description at the very beginning, this is absolutely going to be Flight Simulator. Fly into the storm. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, don't do that in your little prop job. Don't buzz the Space Needle. They're not going to like that.
Damn, I said 2020. I almost nailed the title.
They're rebooting the Flight Simulator franchise.
Gritty reboot.
Yeah. Post-apocalyptic Flight Simulator. I always like that they tell us that we can play it or pre-order it before they announce the game titles.
What is this? For Honor? Oh no, Age of Empires, right?
Yeah. Age of Empires 2,
Mm.
Definitive Edition.
Now in 4K.
Yeah. Like, okay. All new campaign.
There's just something really silly about like the dramatic music and like the
And then just cut to
3-word titles. It's Age of Empires.
Yeah, and they just cut to Age of Empires 2. Like,
Okay, what's this?
all right.
Did
Meat
that bison just
Clown.
explode?
Yeah, Meat Clown is not a name I like.
Right.
All right, brought to you by Jon Favreau.
It's like some sort of weird Fallout ripoff.
Hey, Dally, what do you think the over/under is on Jeff Grubb being a serial killer in this game?
Oh, that would be fucking amazing.
I do see. I mean, that's definitely a drifter right there.
Yeah, that's a drifter. I think it's a drifter.
Ah, Wasteland 3, huh? I guess. Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's what they were working on for Xbox, huh? Wasteland.
Matt Booty.
With one of the best names.
Yeah. You got to own up to it at a point. Like, when, by the
Yes.
time you hit a teenager, it's like, yeah, my last name. Whatever. They really are just going at a breakneck speed,
Right.
just game. They don't really stop too much. I always laugh when things like creating great games that people love, and it's like, well, I would hope so.
How about the ones you don't love? Okay, I want one of
Yeah.
those games.
Yeah, make a bad game. I want to see you actively make a bad game. How's that? Oh,
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a big one.
yeah.
Only because they were like the indie kings and they published other people's work.
Yeah.
What happens to Fig?
Yeah. All right. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a great
that's-
point.
Yeah. Brutal Legend 2 confirmed.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I would be all in for Brutal Legend 2. You don't announce Double Fine and then don't trot out Tim Schafer.
And announce your first game as
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've canceled Psychonauts 2. I
I love Tim Schafer.
Tim Schafer, that team doing some
Excel
sort of weird,
stuff.
yeah, that team doing some sort of weird Halo thing would be fun though. Like give them like make a Halo something, anything, a little goofy take on that universe. Psychonauts 2 is the game that I will absolutely play, but I'm not excited about in any way, shape, or form. Like, it's like, yeah, I liked Psychonauts. That VR one was neat, but I'm not champing at the bit to dive in. So when it's out, it's out.
Psychonauts is one of those games where when it came out, everybody was into it because it's like, wow, look at this weird thing.
Yeah.
But we're so far beyond that I'm wondering
Yeah.
if there's an audience beyond people who were way into the first one. You know what I mean?
Like you're not really, and they keep re-releasing the first Psychonauts game.
Like I'm on Twitter. This shit ain't weird.
Yeah, this was weird 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's not weird anymore. Whenever they just have Star Wars out.
Is this Fallen Order?
They've already shown Fallen Order.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Lego.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Well, I mean, the Lego games are good mostly.
I play all of them.
Seems like a Star Wars villains game or something, or
like the Lego one,
like the Lego
like the
DC
Pizza one. Yeah. Because how are you gonna retell all 9 films?
I guess that's how you do it.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for the Lego trade negotiations.
2020. And then we're going to release another one when we start the new trilogy, and we're going to release all 10 games in one.
Dragon Ball something.
Yep.
Oh, is this that Project Z?
It would.
Oh, it looks like the Dragon Ball Project Z.
Yeah.
I'm just playing through Fighter Z right now.
How are you liking it?
Yeah, how are you feeling with it?
Yeah, it's been okay. Aaron, you and I've been talking about it. It seems like every week. I'm just slowly plowing through it. I'm at the point right now where the game goes from being really easy to really difficult, like battles in the span of 2 battles.
you've hit the point where it's I have to be good at the game now.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to know what I'm doing.
So
Thanos snapping everybody.
That's definitely the actual voice actor, but I'm wondering if they just pulled lines
audio.
from the anime. Yeah.
Yeah. There's plenty. So
Yeah, there's enough to do. Yeah, enough to pull out.
That's Japanese Frieza too. So
yeah.
Yep.
All right, they got me.
Yeah. Early 2020. What's early mean exactly? Q1 or
Right? Real early. January, probably. Annapurna is slowly becoming one of my favorite publishers for these really kind of bizarro games.
yeah.
12 minutes.
I'm assuming that's the actual title of the game.
At Xbox, we're all about our partners, and our next partner needs no introduction. Please put your hands together for Mr. Miyamoto from Nintendo.
It would be funny if he broke away from Nintendo for just a few minutes.
It's like, I'm an Xbox employee, and not anymore.
Yeah. It's just I made a couple of games in Mario Maker, extracted them, and you can put them
They
on
had
Game
no
Pass.
idea what was happening.
He used Project Spark, whipped something up.
We use Project Spark. Who needs Dreams when we got Spark?
Yeah. Well, this is just straight up top down.
Mm-hmm.
Super realistic Hotline Miami. Agent 47.
Yeah. What's it, an isometric Hitman game or something? Or a new top-down Hitman game?
Yeah. It's that board game one, but Hitman Go. Story-driven Hitman Go.
Oh, that'd be great. Hitman Sleep.
You keep a little rubber duck on your bed. So
Yeah, there you go. Right. 12 minutes. Okay. I guess you must relive that 12 minutes over and over again.
some time loops.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's gonna love time loops.
I saw them banging in one of those cutaways.
Yeah. That's a long 12 minutes, man.
11 minutes and 58 seconds left to solve this mystery.
Bambi.
Bambi meets Godzilla.
That's incest.
That's it.
That's a big cat. Or little tiny deer. Finally, deer get to use the subway.
Finally, deer get to use the subway.
This is what was that?
Tokyo Jungle.
Tokyo Jungle, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tokyo Jungle prequel.
Tokyo Urban Jungle.
I've been trying to build a joke around brothers in my head for about the last 60 seconds. I'm almost there, I think.
It's almost
Don't do it.
They're just trying to find coming 2020 for real this time. Like, you know?
I've never heard of that game. I've never heard of that game.
You don't have to assure me because it's the first time I've known about this. Uh-oh.
New Mass Effect.
Mass Effect in a time loop where they go and fix the problems.
3 and 4.
I mean, I'm always going to be in for
This is the Gears game.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. Like some sort of YouTube music video.
I mean, they've been doing these weird ass
Yeah.
indie music trailers since what,
It's
Gears
the first-
2?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Doing the Mad World trailer.
Mad
and
World.
everything.
Back
Even
when
Bad
Cliffy B-
even Bad
Cl-
Company made fun of the Mad World trailer.
That's back when Spliffy B was at his best, right?
I know nothing about the lore of Gears of War.
For a second, I thought that was the Avengers theme song.
I mean, I could give you a rundown instead of listening to this guy if you want. It's very interesting.
I played the first Gears of War game when it came out on the 360, and like it's great, but like I never moved forward with it. And I don't know why.
So you know how in the first game there's humans and they're all really beefy, and then there's monsters and they're similarly beefy.
Yeah, does it just keep going? That's all I need to know.
Yep.
Okay.
The character they just showed is like some sort of hybrid.
Oh,
That's it, and they only revealed that at the very end of the last one. So that's it. That's all you need to know.
Well, there we go. I'm fully caught up on Gears of War lore. All right, is it not Gears of War anymore? It's just Gears. Tech test. Look at that guy's shirt.
Yeah. What are we talking about today?
Yeah, what
Don't
are
ask
we?
that question.
Gears 5 Escape. It's a HoloLens Gears game that is.
Oh, okay. So that Blair Witch game, which I thought, wow, they're making another Layers of Fear game already. It's by Bloober Team that made Layers of Fear.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Hey, you did a pretty good Blair Witch game. Want to actually do a Blair Witch game?
Yeah, there you go.
Boy, this has more pyro than a WWE show. Although, they don't have any, but you get.
They're going to bring an actual hybrid onto the stage. One they've created themselves.
Under the stage. They actually went under the stage. It's a Gears of War escape room, and Phil Spencer has to get out with his life.
So oh my god, that would be amazing!
I just noticed this on the Twitch stream. That's actually very cool. There's
Yeah.
a little Amazon arrow to the side of the stream.
Yep.
And as they reveal things, they get added to there, so you can pre-order or see it. That's cool. I mean, they're owned by Amazon, so of course, but
Yeah.
it's a neat feature.
He's not so beefy.
I'll be right back, gentlemen. You keep this party going without me for a split sec. I have to check on the garage sale that I'm having that I'm currently not at right now.
I guess Gears 5 is if you're going to walk away from a trailer on the E3 stage.
Well,
this is definitely exciting.
This might be one of the other Gears games too, because they did announce 3 of them last year.
Yeah, well, yeah. They promoted like Gears 5 Escape or whatever, so.
All I know for sure is this isn't the Funko Pop game, which is one of them.
I hope they show that this year. I just need to know more about what kind of game do you think you're making out of that, other than like a card game or some sort of match 3 mobile weirdness. it's still
Watch it be some kind of like Funko Pop designed like auto chess type thing.
Yeah.
Because you know,
like
I'm absolutely going to bring that up as much as I can because I'm playing it constantly.
While you were away, more people were blowing the heads off of aliens.
Nice.
They're going to escape from here, and they're going to be on stage because this is what Under the Stage looks like.
Oh, you know what? I bet this is a horde mode style game, like Deceit, where you have to where if you don't get out of the floor in a certain amount of time, it kills you, and you have to progress through the floors.
I'm trapped down here now, so yeah.
Those are human intestines hanging behind him, actually.
Yeah. I like that Microsoft's like, oh, no one else is doing it, so I guess we could just put as much money as we want into our stage show.
Hey, Xavier Woods.
Xavier Woods and AJ Styles and wow, just get the
It's Xavier Woods, AJ Styles, and other.
Yeah, and other. That was. I don't watch Up Up Down Down, so I don't know.
Gold Lancer for bringing it back. I still need to call up Spliffy B and get one of those Lancers from my wall.
Yep. He's probably got a bunch of them sitting there. Oh, it's Terminator.
Arnold Schwarzenegger comes on the stage. Really is Terminator.
Pre-order, you get an actual Terminator.
A foot's gonna crush it. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, it's Terminator.
Fucking A. God damn it. I'm all in now.
That's a Terminator with a Lancer.
There you
go.
Oh, that's what that Dark Fate thing is, because that's the game.
Oh, the tie-in.
The game already sounds like the movie title already sounds like an old PC game, so of course he tied it into. Xbox Elite.
It's especially
Controller
fun
2.
because Gears of War doesn't take place on Earth.
Yeah, they were rumored they were working on this new controller.
Yeah.
The Eliter. Okay. Eliter controller.
I have the Elite controller. I mean, I do like that thing, but I don't know if I need to. Oh, they're going like high-end arcade, like fight stick mode now.
All right, I might actually be into that.
Yeah, changing the tension. That's like means something to me. I got that Astro, that stupid expensive $200 PlayStation 4 controller, and it's a great controller, but like it has spots in the case for more bits and parts that it doesn't come with and aren't out yet. So
that's forward thinking. Like that's
yeah. Well, even like the box even shows parts that don't come with it. And you're like, this is already $200. You're gonna charge me like another $60 for. So you get 3 presets now as opposed to 2. I actually do like the tension tightening. That's actually means like I said, that means something to me. That's something I can actually use. Oh yeah, that's a game. I get too stressed out playing.
Isn't that Mercer?
So it's just
Nolan North.
Yeah, I mean it's Dying Light 2, so
Trey Barker.
Yeah, Trey.
Do you guys think at this point Nolan North,
Troy Baker,
Troy Baker,
or Nolan North go into a studio and just like record a bunch of lines, not knowing what game they're working on?
Yeah, they just have 8 scripts with them.
After they're done recording, somebody says one of those was for a Mario game. We're not telling you which one.
It's like how Gwyneth Paltrow didn't know she was in the new Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, you had no idea.
That's too funny. No, it wasn't. No, you were. You recorded scenes for it.
Because so many of those just get recorded like during filming of other movies. Like, well, you're only going to be in it for 3 minutes. You're already on set for this movie. Let's just.
I genuinely don't know which of those two guys it is. I can't tell them apart in games. Also, don't they do a video game show too?
Piece 2. Those two guys?
Yeah.
Matt and yeah, they do. They have some sort of YouTube something.
This is new Forza DLC. Instead of pumping a new game out, they're just bringing out DLC, which I think is smart.
Right, time to hit the fireball.
I was just playing Forza Horizon 4 last night. Lego!
Okay.
They did Hot Wheels. Might as well move on. Oh, man.
Yeah. A Lego fucking racing game would be badass when you think about it.
Lego sim racing is like
yes, because there are awesome Lego vehicles that are built based off of actual cars.
They've done a Lego racing game, haven't they?
I'm all
yes. There's been Lego racing.
Hell yeah, yeah, there have been, but nothing like this.
Oh, look at that.
Lego Racers, build, create, race, and win.
JJ, you and I, this is it. I think Sam's in the Forza, so we'll.
I'm so into. I've got the season pass already, so it's. This looks. I just like the real cars invading in this Lego world. It's very good. It's a very good look. Yeah. And I have a friend that will just absolutely be all in on this nonsense. Yep. Speed Champions is one of my favorite Lego lines. I love the Speed Champions line.
Same here.
It's who do you have representing Lego? Oh man, that took like 6 years to build.
I'll give you good money that's 3D printed and not built.
Lego is really particular about that kind of stuff because they pay good money for people to be Lego architects to do these kinds of statues for businesses and stuff.
Like if I walked up to that car right there and just kicked it, Lego pieces aren't going to fly out of it, right? Like that thing has to be
because
solid.
when they do the sculpting, they it's pretty much cemented together because they have these sculptures at Disney, their theme parks, at Lego stores, like everything.
There's a chassis under it, right? Like, could you drive that thing?
I know they recently, not that long ago, did do a full-blown drivable Lego car.
But I don't think this is one. Although this has funky lights.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's going to be Plants vs. Zombies, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're turning into premium currency as they're getting killed. I can... I thought that said now on iOS.
Again, I'll get the phone out. Why not?
Funko Pops when they're animated are somehow
terrifying.
Like more upsetting. They're like these soulless creature golems wandering towards you. What is this?
That looks like a Clash of Clans game.
Is it?
That looks like a Clash of Clans style game where you push up the field and take out the enemy, like some sort of mix between Clash and Dota.
That makes sense for something as it's going to just cash in on that pop wave. There's just always something new. State of Decay, isn't there? Just.
They should just rename them State of Decay 2018, 2019.
Yeah,
2020.
Except they also want you to know that this is just going to be in the game that you already own. Like they just keep piling stuff into.
Stay still under decay.
Yeah, things haven't gotten any better. The game. Oh, I might be catching up to you now. I just had a. Every once in a while, you're like, they're moving away from zombies now, right?
Mhm.
Over 30
Nope.
Gears of War characters are ready for your orders, all brought to life from authentic Funko Pop designs. Build your squad the way you want, mixing and matching COG and Locust units like never before. Turn the tide of battle with powerful ultimate abilities, in quotations, including the devastating emergence hole that floods the battlefield with wretches.
I've been to the Funko store since I'm in the state of where Funko is from. It's a weird store because it is filled with like, here is a Godzilla pop that is like 2 stories tall inside of this building, and
They don't exist here. For the longest time, I'd hear people I'm on shows with and stuff mention Funko Pops. I always thought they were talking about like popsicles.
Sega.
like otter pops and things.
Yeah.
like freezer bars. For the very first time, that looked like, oh boy.
Vanguard 2.
Oh wow,
Phantasy
it's
Star Online
Phantasy
too.
Star Online.
It is Phantasy Star, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Launching on Xbox, huh? There's a section of Twitter right now that is going crazy.
Yep. I just clicked over, and every column I can see is just Phantasy Star Online?
With a question mark, not an exclamation point.
With both. Multiple times.
All the content. Should. It's been...
What's Jeff Gerstmann saying?
Yeah, I wish I was watching that stream.
The SideQuest live stream. I wish I was watching the GameSpot
Yeah.
stream.
Listen. I love you, but at the same time, it'd be funny if it says launching with all the content. It's like, it'd be funny if it just launched with the core game, like launch version of the game. You have to work your way back to. Like the first online console game I ever played was Phantasy Star Online.
Same here.
Yeah. Just
yep.
56K over the Dreamcast.
I clicked over to see Jeff Gerstmann's not having it.
No.
He said, honestly, they're like 5 years too late, is what he said.
I mean,
true.
Yeah, obviously at this point. I don't know anymore, does the foothold a game like that has in the West. The online scene here and the online scene in Japan are exactly one.
This motherfucker's gonna show up on the couch at Giant Bomb and just tell them, "Yeah, we did it for you, Jeff.
We did it for you."
Yeah. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark franchise. On console, for the very first time, only on Xbox. This is Crossfire.
And everyone's like, huh?
There was clearly a couple of people in the crowd that recognized what we was talking about.
Crossfire is a first-person Arma type game, I believe.
It sounds like it. That is very much. Is there anything more to it other than it being an Arma type game?
Crossfire is a free-to-play first-person shooter that features two mercenary corporations named the Blacklist and Global Risk, fighting each other in an epic global conflict. Players assume the role of either a Blacklist or a Global Risk mercenary, joining an online team that must work together to complete objective-based scenarios. With the exception of the zombie mode and wave mode, each mode can support a maximum of 16 players, each divided into an 8-man team.
Okay.
Players
That sounds like
and there's military ranks. Yeah.
Sounds like the online mode of any military game. Basically.
Yep. And you rank up, so there you go.
You're prestiging and all that stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
It's a game.
Yeah, I'm sure there's people very excited about this. I'm not that people.
Is that man about to punch a shark?
I hope so. I hope he punches something.
Oh, they're going to attack a helicopter that's underwater.
Okay. It's not the board game, so I don't care. You'll get caught up in the process.
17 different game modes the original game has. So.
Lord. Bamco.
Oh, this is Tales of Arise.
Yay.
Go on.
Mm-hmm.
I will always play the new Tales game when it comes out.
Is
I
there a
haven't
dog
played
with
a
a knife
Tales
in this
game in
one?
so long. I think the last one I played was Symphonia.
Man, that
what,
was
GameCube?
GameCube. It got re-releases.
Yeah.
I beat Vesperia, and then I didn't beat the one that came after that, and then I never played the one that came after that.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Vesperia.
Yeah, Vesperia was actually really good. I got to get that remaster or re-release. That's the one that got re-released, right?
I went on the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got that recently, so I was like,
Okay.
I got to dive back into this. Yeah. Portably, lunch break, play some Vesperia.
That's true.
Vesperia's the one with Knife Dog, right?
Yeah, Smoking Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like they all have the same sort of like, we're just gonna be extra anime.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna reel it in, so don't ask us.
Every time we release one of these, our name is going to make a little bit less sense.
2020. Everything's 2020. except watch the new Xbox will be 2019. So
Yeah.
I feel like Microsoft decided like 2 or 3 years ago that they were just going to coast the rest of this generation, and now that we all know that the next console is coming out, they're really fucking bringing it.
2K. Yeah, of course. This would make this stage.
Yeah. They're like, we might as well put it up there.
Not actual gameplay.
Yeah.
They just can't stay out of the problems, can they?
Mm-mm.
You heard about that most recent one, right?
Which one is this one?
They hired Chris Hardwick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Played the Handsome Collection today.
So we're an hour and 15 minutes into this bad boy.
Yeah.
And they haven't gotten into Halo and anything else coming out 2019 besides Gears.
Censor a middle finger, even though we've seen 2 or 3 of them this.
Mm-hmm.
All I want to know is if there's an option to disable head bob in this one.
Since it's something that you'll want, no.
Well, that was I went back a couple of weeks ago to try and play Borderlands 2, and I had to turn it off after about 20 minutes because I got motion sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no option in that game to disable head bob.
And the sort of angular cell shadedness doesn't really help its cause at all either. Like it somehow accentuates the head bob, and I don't know why.
Mhm.
Those words mean nothing to me. Commander Lilith in the fight for Sanctuary.
Those words mean nothing to me.
Yeah, it's like you could put them up there, but is this a 2020 game too? It's world premiere.
Fight for Sanctuary is that free DLC that they're adding into Borderlands 2.
That's right.
Okay.
I don't know what it's up with Commander Lilith though. Like, did she become a military woman at some point? Wasn't she like a? Like,
Here's a
criminal
George
treasure
R. R.
hunter?
Martin game.
Oh yeah.
Is that?
Elden Ring.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of the developer. From Software.
From Software.
Wearing a hand.
I mean, we're all wearing hands, really.
It's like the Infinity Gauntlet. He's gonna slide it up. It's gonna be Norse. Like
We made a ring. It's more powerful than the One Ring. We called it the Elden Ring.
I'm curious how much George R. R. Martin actually had input in his game besides just putting his name on it.
it's like Tom Clancy's games.
Yeah,
like,
right.
When he was alive, it's like, yeah, okay.
It's probably like, no, guys. His hair should be red. Okay,
Yeah.
George. Well, that's good enough.
Here's all the shit I didn't want to put in Game of Thrones because it was too off the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's from Software, which means it's another game that I'm never going to play because I don't like their games. But
Well, it said world premiere and not exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's coming to Switch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Yeah, totally. George R. R. Martin. No.
Yeah.
coming to PlayStation for sure. Because didn't Sekiro do like huge numbers on PlayStation?
Yep.
Yeah. Funny if it's not, it's Souls style game. It's like actually it's a it's a tactical RPG where you're
Oh, a little video glitch there.
that's the representation of the cloud and a big light tunnel.
And get Miyamoto out there.
Yeah. Speaking of the cloud, in Mario, you can hop into a cloud and ride it around. Should just call it Project Cross Cloud. Just really destroy your branding.
Is xCloud the same framework that that Sony News was about, or is that a different streaming architecture?
I don't know enough about all of this cloud stuff that's going on.
And one more thing, everybody that subscribes to xCloud, we're going to provide them with an ISP that doesn't have a data cap.
See, like, luckily for me, I don't have a data cap. Like,
No, me neither.
in my part of my state, it's all it's like you get Comcast or independent,
Yeah.
and all the independent guys don't have data caps. So, but I'm also not pulling in the 35 megabytes that I need for Stadia or whatever. But at the same time, I'm also pulling in decent enough.
Yeah, up here there was one ISP named Eastlink for a while, and they didn't have data caps, but they didn't have any upload. And then Bell moved in, and they were like, "Hey, we're going to offer insane speeds up and down, and no data cap." And everybody was like, "All right, we love Bell."
Yeah.
Well, I do like the future of gaming. How do you feel about the future of gaming, Dally?
I'm more of a past kind of guy.
Yeah.
I like gaming in '87.
Oh, then you're gonna love the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic or whatever that was called.
I want 480i or nothing.
480i.
I only play games that would run on an IBM 386.
That beard is phenomenal.
I like that hoodie. I'd wear that hoodie.
You can wear that hoodie.
Just nice, simple Xbox logo. Now you get xCloud, Game Pass PC, and Xbox Live for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Plus for
yeah.
I like that Pokemon Go Plus. Like, I just hope it just keeps going down the road. It's just keep adding pluses as they update that hardware.
Are there people who look at a shot like this, for example, like a circuit board with like a new processor in it?
Yeah.
And are just like, oh my God. Like, can you tell it? Does somebody who knows hardware, can they tell anything from that?
Nope.
It's just a circuit board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They might just have photos or images they got off of like iStock photo for this.
Yeah. Unless you knew exactly like a person that works for Microsoft might be like, oh hey, that's the
part I worked on.
Yeah. I recognize those chips. I didn't know those are going for an Xbox.
So they're really pushing the SSD just like the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
I still don't have an SSD.
I have one in my Mac. I think it comes with it.
I have a hybrid drive in my PlayStation 4. So, like, the OS is loaded to the solid state.
Oh, yeah.
So when the PlayStation 4 boots up, I don't have much of a booting process. And that's about it. That's about it. Yeah.
Is it? Does it come with VR? Because that seems like it would be more immersive.
The system itself is a headset.
Yeah.
It's like the Switch, but instead of being portable, you wear it.
The Nukes console is a shirt.
There's
they're going to end with Halo, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, they're showing it in this particular
I mean, now
to set you up to know that, listen, it's not going to come out for
they're pimping the next generation stuff, right? Like this is what this whole push is leading up to. So of course they end on Halo, the next generation.
Yeah,
it's 5-year mission.
Are you going to show us a name?
Infinity, right?
Call it next box.
Scarlet.
Call it next box.
Nope, too late. Scarlet.
Oh, it's the code name.
Holiday 2020. So then PlayStation's gonna come out and say, we're dropping ours February.
So I was right.
Built for creators.
I said this thing wasn't coming out this year.
But did you say holiday?
honestly don't remember, but I did say it on the show, so I might have to go back and check. It was like a month ago.
You can get your new system next year, but we're also going to be selling you a $200 controller this year.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be allowed to buy it. It's a subscription console.
Yeah.
Okay, it's every month.
Project Scarlet coming to Stadia next year.
Oh, he was waiting for the applause there. He did nothing.
It's like, all right, well, I guess I'll just keep moving on.
I guess the words I just said don't have any sense to them.
Yeah, we know.
Remember, didn't they say that it was going to be this generation, or they hinted at it being this generation, but I guess not.
You know how these projects go.
Yeah.
I bet it ends up on both.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I,
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like we're not. You can play it on like Game Pass or something.
Yeah. Whew, got to put that chair back before you can put things in the things that were within arm's reach before you move the chair back.
Cyberpunk still looks better than this.
Yeah, it does. So I missed like the first 20 minutes. Did they show any of the vampire stuff?
No.
No. We're just watching this guy fumbling around.
Yeah.
This is your Halo trailer.
You could have had a camera on me.
I see stuff like that, and it kind of irritates me because it's like, when you see like realistic spaceships or whatever, like think of The Expanse or something like that, how they're really cramped.
Yeah.
It's so you don't end up in a situation like that where there's like a leak or a breach and it's out of reach of your crew.
Yeah. Yeah. This new Cortana isn't that great.
It's like the phone, like using your phone to 3D scan someone. Looks like he's been stuck for a long time here. This is where he puts on the Master Chief helmet and becomes
John Master Chief.
John Master Chief. John M. Chief.
This is the beginning of Endgame.
Yeah.
He's trapped on a spaceship. And
oh my god, it totally is.
He's looking at the hologram recordings. Oh, that shouldn't be there.
Was he in space at the end of the last Halo?
I have zero idea. Is it just the armor?
We're scrapping 4 and 5.
Yeah.
This takes place after 3 when he is floating in space.
Get a little bit of HUD pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Just kills this guy. Master Chief is evil now.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the tutorial, basically, right? There's some problem. Well, lift
Okay,
up your
now-
hand. Use the
yeah.
right stick.
Yeah. I need you to look at the ceiling. Now look at the floor. Does that feel okay? Invert? Okay, whatever you say, I guess.
We lost.
Smacks his head like a stormtrooper.
Bonk.
I retract my previous complaint. The fact that there's 7-foot-tall Master Chiefs walking around makes sense if their ships would be that big.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking at it like, boy, that is a massive man.
Nope, I'm shutting the door. See you later,
Yeah.
bud.
Feels like it's starting like a Doom game. Like it's
I am really surprised that they haven't shown anything from Bethesda. Because usually they would show something from like a Fallout 76 or something.
yeah.
Are either of you guys big Halo guys?
No,
not really.
particularly.
Like, was that Earth or was that a ring world? It was a ring world, obviously, but was it Earth turned into a ring world? I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
I don't know enough about Halo to even make a guess.
Call it Phil. Call it Phil Spencer. Tell him to explain it.
Phil. It'd be funny if it ended with the Bungie logo for some reason, and everyone's like, "Wait, what?"
You guys see that?
Oh, they're just showing all the stuff that they showed today.
Now it's the sizzle reel. All right, well, there you go. Flight Simulator gets a big chunk of time again.
This is a tweet from
guys
Dan Pierce. I
like
feel like if you lose
it.
Master Chief in space once, that's an honest mistake. But if you do it twice, then it's just irresponsible.
That's right, Lego Forza.
So everything is really coming out 2020.
Yeah, this was absolutely just 2020. I feel like you don't need to have a Star Wars Lego game make a big stage presence, but
Yep.
those just seem to come out. Like it's a good sizzle reel.
Mhm.
All right.
Wait, is that it?
That's
Yep.
it.
That
That's what
was
you get.
it.
That was
Okay. Huh.
That's what you get.
Watch the Gears of War 5 World Gameplay premiere at mixer.com/Gears of War.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's like, well, I would, but Mixer.
Yeah. Yeah, sir. I'm already in Twitch. Can I click
I
something?
switched over to Mixer just a second ago.
All right.
So how do we feel?
Interesting. It was unfortunate that a lot of the stuff, I don't want to say unfortunate, but a lot of the stuff leaked ahead of time, which is understandable because that shit does.
Yeah.
It is E3.
It is E3. Yeah. But there really wasn't, besides the Phantasy Star surprise, there wasn't a surprise at all.
I think even if everything 100% leaks, as it tends to do
Mhm.
for the most part, there's still something nice about seeing it like in a press. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
Yeah. And nothing was particularly like, earth-shattering. So it was a very
I guess that's probably a better way of saying it. Nothing earth.
yeah. Like, so even the things that, like the things that were surprises that leaked weren't like, oh, this studio is coming back to Microsoft to make, it's, it's perfectly fine. We knew Halo was going to be there. I mean, there was nothing surprising about anything.
I think the things I like are the things where it's like the known quantities still end up surprising you. Like, I didn't know about Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
I knew all about Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that was a cool like stage moment. Like that was perfect for this kind of event. And the reveal of Keanu Reeves just coming into focus in the game was well done. I think just for this stream purposes, when it was revealed that was a Blair Witch game, was fun for us.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. Yeah.
I'm all in on Forza, Lego Forza. I wouldn't have expected that at all.
I don't know. I mean, I'm down with Gears.
Yeah.
I'm down with Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, yeah, absolutely. But it's just like going in, you knew you were already down for Cyberpunk. So just seeing more Cyberpunk is like, yeah, all right.
More Cyberpunk is always fantastic.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'll see some more as this show keeps moving forward.
So is there anything else this evening, or is that it for Sunday?
For SideQuesting or just in general?
Just for E3.
Bethesda is in about 3 hours, right? I think theirs is at 8:30 Eastern time, so 3 hours to that, and then at 10 p.m. Eastern time is the Devolver Digital, whatever that's going to be.
It's just Devolver doing their Devolver thing.
Devolver doing their Devolver, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Blair Witch game, huh?
Blair Witch game. Yeah. Yeah, that was like the one that was just sort of genuinely like, oh, all right.
Like, that game feels weird to me because it's like, you announced that game, I don't know, 2 years ago? And I'm like, okay. You announce it now, and I'm like, so Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Layers. It was the Layers of Fear people?
Layers of Fear, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. It's like you said, 2 years ago when there was a new movie in theaters and everything. Okay. But like, Blair Witch isn't exactly like this deep mythology franchise. It's not the MCU or something where it's, it had one super successful movie and then a bunch of failures behind it.
I've never actually seen the follow-ups to Blair Witch. Like, do they ever get to a point where the witch or whatever is like actively killing people, or is it still just people who are like, oh, there's something spooky. Oh no, somebody died. We didn't really see it. Oh no.
Gotcha.
So the second one, The Book of Shadows, was just a typical horror movie. It wasn't even found footage or anything. It was just a horror movie. The one from a couple years ago that was a found footage sequel actually shows the witch, and it is a witch. It is confirmed to be a witch. You see it, and
is it like a weird gross witch, or is it just like a person?
It's a weird gross lanky and nude kind of witch. Like
it's basically Melisandre.
It looks alien in some respects.
By the way, speaking of alien, did you guys see that that video on somebody captured on their ring
doorbell? Everyone's saying it looks like Dobie. Yeah, I was like, it actually looks like Mac from Mac and Me.
It's true. You're right.
It's more like
Not a lot of people get that reference because they're not old enough.
Mystery Science Theater just put that Mac and Me out.
Did they really?
In the most recent season on Netflix. So it might penetrate some pop culture a little bit more.
But I mean, I'm looking forward to the Lego Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
So that's always a positive.
I love that there was a substantial amount of stage time set aside for Age of Empires 2. Not that I'm excited for Age of Empires 2. I mean, it's a great game. Don't get it.
True.
It's I don't know. There's something funny about we're gonna give a good 5 minutes of stage time to this remaster of Age of Empires 2, set to some dramatic music.
I'm gonna look at my list here so far, and I've got Microsoft Next Gen Console, and I have Watch Dogs 3, which we know leaked already. So that'll be shown tomorrow. Sam has Sam has nothing so far. Katie has a new Cyberpunk release date and next-gen console, so she's there. She also had Halo Trilogy.
They did tease that.
Yeah, they kind of teased that Halo stuff, so maybe she gets a.
Well, okay. Well, did she say new Halo Trilogy, or she talked about the previous one, like on PC? Because the MCC is coming out on PC, and they did talk about that.
It might be. I think she was mentioning that, or like a remaster or something, but it's on PC, so I'll give her that point.
Yeah, Game Pass is including Master Chief Collection.
So I guess that kind of does work then, huh?
Yeah.
Nothing for you so far, Aaron. You're just kind of living through that. You're living into that Square Enix press conference.
Listen, that Square Enix press conference is going to happen, and I'm going to win. I'm going to win.
You're going to come from behind. You and Sam have 0 points right now. You're going to come roaring from behind, and
yeah, but Sam has predictions that could have happened so far and didn't, right?
No, Sam has none of those.
Whoa, what is Sam all centered around?
Sam has a bunch of Nintendo things on there. New Dishonored content. So
Sam could end up with 0 points or a point tonight.
Yes, exactly. He also had someone will announce and drop a game on the same day, like one of those available now.
Oh, and one more thing.
But Nintendo always does that. There's always some stupid Nintendo something, and even if it's like, it needs to be a significant game. It can't just be like Pokemon Picross 2 is coming out and is available now.
I was wrong about a Nintendo game on an Xbox.
Yeah.
And Fable 4, which I thought could have been included.
That seemed like
so. You say you're wrong about a Nintendo game on an Xbox, but that could just as easily be something that Nintendo announces because it's
you still have another shot at that.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
And there's still always that. The heavy group, the Banjo-Kazooie nonsense.
All that could happen during Nintendo's press event.
Yeah,
I mean, you could have the Xbox X Cloud show up during the. Which they didn't spend enough time on. I thought that would be a big thing because that's their big launch for this fall.
But I think the problem with that kind of stuff is that it's impossible to talk about because you can't really show anything because everyone knows it's a controlled environment. And Google's talking about it, but it doesn't mean anything until you have it in front of you, or you can run your mouth about teraflops or megabytes or megabits per second or whatever you want, but because that's all it is. It's all numbers with these people. So I mean, you just talk about it and give it in the most consumer friendly way of listen, it's gonna work, it's all right, we don't really have anything to show you because it's cloud, so are you going to show me a server bay in Redmond somewhere?
I'd like to show you Project X Cloud.
Just a server room.
In a white coat, running back and forth between the rows of servers.
It shows a computer running a game that's being played on Xbox in the next room or something. Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for joining me on this joyous E3 -2, -2.
Day. Yeah. Day -2.
Day
Glad I can make it.
Glad you can make it to talk Xbox, and I'm sure we'll talk more about things later on. Oh, I just got my notice for my Cyberpunk 27 release date change at Best Buy. There you go, Thursday, April 16th. Perfect.
Sure. I'm sure I have an Amazon.
There you go. I'm actually getting a bunch of. Here we go. Phantasy Star Online 2 is free to play.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
so that is okay. I got the information right now. We're launching in the West, debuting in North America in spring 2020 on Xbox One. So it's just Xbox One so far.
Debuting, which means it's 6 months later. It's gonna come on.
I'm actually genuinely curious to see if they launch that game without all the weird ass shit that's in it now. Because you can run around as cup noodles and stuff like that in that game.
Yeah,
I mean, the stream said, their little trailer said, with all available content. So.
Oh man,
so
that's gonna be such a mess.
Just a whole bunch of people from the West jumping in and I can be a cup of noodle. All right, well.
Here's one final bit of E3 news that Microsoft didn't see fit to include in their press conference. I got drunk over the weekend and woke up to find I had bought a French press.
That's fantastic. Did you actually do it, or did a hacker do it?
No, I did. It's coming from Amazon.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I have one, and I really enjoy a French press coffee maker.
I don't think anywhere here where I live sells beans.
Really? You don't
Yeah.
have like a local grocery store that you can just go get beans from?
There's a grocery store, but I'm pretty sure it's all like pre-ground. So
Pre-ground
I'll have to check or maybe order some of that off Amazon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
E3 exclusive. French
Yeah.
press.
World
I am-
premiere.
I am in the greater Seattle area, so I'm surrounded by coffee at all times.
Oh yeah, I bet.
The 7-Eleven has coffee beans. Like,
Well, gents, thank you very much. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna let everybody else
all right.
go as well. And if you're listening to this later, I'm sorry. You missed out on some fun. We'll get back to you later this week with a full SideQuesting E3 recap podcast.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
Smash that like button. See you guys. Bye-bye.
See you, man.